The Explore Uni program holds a Year 10 camp each year in May. The students are invited to attend a 3-day camp where we take them to the Careers and Employment Expo and Gardens Point, Kelvin Grove and Caboolture campuses to create aspiration and to think about some of the choices that they do have for when they leave school. During the 3 days, they also get to engage with student ambassadors, of which many of these ambassadors have attended an Explore Uni camp and have also come through entry programs, have received equity scholarships and are able to talk to the students about the entry programs and scholarships available, particularly for financial assistance. So hopefully this would mean that they opt in instead of out with higher education.
Many students don't have conversations at home about their options after school or about what jobs or occupations they might like to do when they get older. So we like to expose them to those opportunities during these camps. We get role models of a similar age group of people that are a couple of years older that have been in the position where they are now to talk about their journeys through high school, what they're doing at university now and what they'd like to do as a job when they finish university. We also hope that they have a better idea about the connections between where they are now and what they're doing in the classroom and how that relates to the jobs that they might do later on.
Hearing from the ambassadors, hearing from everyone's different point of views, different life experiences, and the kids can definitely relate to that.
Those hands-on activities at the campuses is fantastic because they get a real feel for it, particularly the medical lab experiments and things they were doing, because then they get an idea of what that actually entails when they get to uni.
I really enjoyed the trip to the city, the Gardens Point campus, and I learned that there are many things you can do outside of school.
I've learned all about the different courses I can take after I've finished high school and different interesting things that I can do at uni.
It's been brilliant. The kids have, you've watched them get a bit more direction. Some of the kids have come out and have said, I know what I want to do now. I want to do this. Even if it's just that I do want to go on to further study. Some have come out with definite direction and some have come out with a bit more of a positive idea.
Yeah, I know all my career path now and what I need to learn to become a HB teacher.
Giving them the chance to go to the expos and being guided through the Careers Expo is fantastic because the kids can walk away with booklets and pamphlets of information that they can then sit down and read through and select based on that information.
Going to university can be quite interesting and it isn't big and scary, it can be quite fun and is actually affordable.
The last 3 days I've learned that a lot of people get scholarships and that it doesn't cost as much to go to uni as I thought.
We like to challenge people not only mentally to think about themselves and who they are and what they might like to do in the future, but to also challenge them through adventure activities where they have to get out of their comfort zone. And some of the students will tell us that part of the best parts of the camp were being taken out of their comfort zones and doing things that they normally wouldn't do.
Well, a few days ago I didn't know that there was scholarships offered to the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, so it's just giving me more confidence to go to uni.
I didn't know that you didn't have a really high OP to get into a certain subject and that you can go through TAFE and do certificates that could get you a better chance to go into uni.
Basically, when I first started coming to this camp, I learned about, what it's like to be at uni and like how uni works and stuff like that. Because as a, high school, primary school student, you don't know what's about. You just think it's just that weird world outside of school.